Dear respect, dear respected Thai, dear teachers, dear happy teachers. I think by today you can be called happy teachers already, because there are a lot of smiles already on faces that I see. And hopefully we can change the world together. I think our world has changed also these last 2 days. After 2 days of detoxing many things. We detox the food, the edible food. I think this one is blocking my face. Cannot see the other people. Yeah. Detoxing from the unnecessary food. We don't really eat junk food these few days. We have a very wholesome, simple, easy digesting food. And I think our body also feels much lighter. We also have a screen detox these few days. Hopefully, not too much screen time during this retreat. I know that some people are still working, have some homework to do, some report to finalize. But I hope it is much less than you used to be in your daily life. And we also have a chance to detox from scrolling our screen, which also give a big impact on our arm, our back. Hopefully these few days you can sleep much better, fall asleep more during the day in all different sessions, and hopefully in this talk also you fall asleep. It means it's a good sign. Yeah. And then you listen with your star consciousness. Yeah. I feel a little bit in hurry inside of me, so that's why I don't want to start the topic. Because if I start the topic, you will get impacted by the rushing energy. So I want to take my time. And please enjoy your breathing. I want to drink a little bit of tea to just calm myself down before I start the topic. Tea is one of my best friends. Just a few sips of tea, I can feel different. I can really articulate what is inside of me, to give me a little bit of space to look a little bit much clearer. Because I want this talk to be interesting, to be inspired, to be inspiring. So there's a lot of pressure that I put on myself. That's why I feel a little bit rushed. So I need to calm that down and to practice letting go. Yeah? And to take my time. So before I rush into the topic, I would also take time to sing with you maybe. And I have Brother Delphung maybe can help to come up to play the guitar. This is the good things, I cannot play well guitar, so I have to depend on my brother. If I know everything, then I just, be independent, which is not good. If we can sing, I wake up this morning again. I smile. 20. Oh, maybe you start again. It's faster, it's faster. I wake up this morning, I smile. 24 brand new hours before me. I vow to live mindfully in every moment. With compassion, I look at our way. I wake up this morning, I smile. 24 brand new hours before me. I vow to live mindfully in every moment. With compassion, I look at all beings. And we can sing what else? That's a new song. That's another song called Three Action. So this song is, I wrote this song with another brother to take care of a desperate feeling, the despair inside. Sometimes we are in a situation where we want to do something, but we don't know what to do. Or we feel like we cannot do anything. But actually, in Buddhism, we have 3 ways to perform an action. We can do something with our body, we can do something with the speech, and we can do something with the mind. So if your body cannot do anything, your speech, nobody wants to listen to, you can use your mind to do something. Yeah.
Keep the second.
Yes, we can. My smile can move a mountain, painting joy up to the sky, like the vapor of the ocean. It continues in all life. My speech can move a mountain, bringing peace in every sound, like the vapor of the ocean. It will always be around. My mind can move a mountain. It goes beyond space and time, like the vapor of the ocean. It was never born, and it will never die. It continues in all times. One more time. My smile can move a mountain, painting joy up to the sky, like the vapor of the ocean. It continues in all life. My speech can move a mountain, bringing peace in every sound, like the vapor of the ocean. It will always be around. My mind can move a mountain. It goes beyond space and time, like the vapor of the ocean. It was never born, and it will never die. It continues in all times. Never born. It was never born, and it will never die. It continues in all times. Thank you. Thank you very much. So our action is continue in all times, in the past, in the present, and in the future. The three times is always there. Okay, so this morning, now I'm ready. This is Brother Delphin's phone. In our life, we remember only two teachers. One is the teacher that make us feel horrific, terrible. But the other one is the teacher who has amazing quality that imprinted in our soul consciousness forever. You cannot forget even you want. Do you have that teacher? The one that even you want to forget, you cannot. Yeah, we all have that teacher. And that teacher, and yet we forget the subject that that person teaches. We forget the question that she asked or he asked in the examination, but yet we remember that person very clearly. And that person still continue in us, in our mind, in our speech, and in our action. And we have to learn how to be that teacher. I don't know if we need to learn how to be that teacher, but we can continue that teacher to the future. As a Dharma teacher here, as a practitioner, today I wear this jacket, and there are some, our lay friend also wear this jacket. We wear the same jacket, the brown jacket. This jacket, when we wear this jacket, we want to practice humility, to practice non-self. And when I sit here with this jacket, I have to be non-self. And this teaching is not my teaching. This teaching is the teaching of my teacher that I transmit down to the now. And that teacher can be the Buddha 2,600 years ago. And after the time of the Buddha, there are still many, many teachers that teach these teachings and bring transformation and healing. And thanks to many different teachers that has been teaching with non-self, allow that teaching to flow and continue until today. So I'm just doing the same, to continue to teach what has been taught in the past. And hopefully in the present moment, that teaching still can bring transformation and healing, and then can be brought to the future. So talking about mindfulness is quite complicated nowadays, because there are so many kind of mindfulness, and there are so many kind of Buddhism, and there are so many kind of meditation. Sometimes it's very difficult to know which one and what should I put my energy into. I think each individual has to make your own research and study to know which one is good for you and which one that fit to your characteristic and to your value. So today's talk, I just want to present what kind of mindfulness do we have. So you have more comparison, more element for your research, which mindfulness is good for you and is fit to your value. What is for sure, our mindfulness in Plum Village tradition We are not meant to train teachers to be more resilient for oppression. I repeat one more time. This mindfulness is not to make the teacher be resilient or more resilient towards oppression. This is something we need to remember. When you practice mindfulness, it's not to allow yourself to be more oppressed than before. But our mindfulness is to allow ourselves to understand first of all myself, and then to understand my surrounding. So then when I decide what to do, I do it correctly, I do it with compassion, I do it with love, I do it with self-understanding and my surrounding understanding. And this mindfulness is not a tool, it's not a pill that you eat that can heal your pain, whether physically or mentally. So this mindfulness is not, let's say you get oppressed and you feel painful and you eat this pill and then you're painful gone, then you can continue to be oppressed. And this oppression is not come from outside, sometimes it comes from inside. We oppress ourselves too, putting a lot of pressure, have a habit of self-criticality. We need to pay attention to that. Of course, we should not also get angry with our self-criticality. We just need to smile. Hey, I know you're there. You are my old friend. Yeah. Let us sit together and breathe. Calm down. Drink tea with me. Yeah. So we can do that with compassion, without any violence toward ourselves. So our mindfulness, first of all, have that kind of flavor, the flavor of understanding, the flavor of love. And this mindfulness is pretty much related to suffering and happiness. This mindfulness is spiritual bypass free. Does it make sense? Okay, it makes sense. Okay. Sometimes I'm kind of hesitate with my English expression. Okay. This mindfulness, so this mindfulness is not to make teachers more resilient for oppression. The second is this mindfulness is spiritual bypass free. It does not make us feel indifferent. It helps us to be more authentic and vulnerable. Because nowadays we talk a lot about vulnerability as the strength, not as weaknesses. So that flavor, it has that flavor. If the mindfulness that we practice make us shut off and does not feel neither pain or happiness, then we need to question that mindfulness. That it still have the flavor of bypassing something, bypassing reality. So this mindfulness should allow us to feel the good condition in the present moment. It allows us to touch the neutral feeling inside of us, and it allows us to touch pain. So 3 of them should be complete. So if our mindfulness eliminate one of this feeling, then we have to question that mindfulness. Yeah. And this mindfulness, the third one, it has this flavor of, so it's really much related to the spiritual bypassing, but I just make it out so that it's much clearer. It is free from discrimination. So we are not trying to take side on in terms of our mind. So whether it is wholesome mind or unwholesome mind that arises, we embrace both. So that is why in our teaching here, even we have anger, we have anxiety, we have fear, we are all practicing embracing our fear like a baby, embracing our anger like a baby. Yeah. So that is the characteristic. We don't discriminate or prefer which one and which one. So this part has some contradictive teaching later on. So we will make the contradictions very soon. This is Buddhism. Huh?